Corey Sawchuk, GP Car Guy. As being the car guy, my passion's the auto industry and customer service. And I'm always here to give you informative information and knowledge. Knowledge is power. Check out this next great video from us at the Grande Prairie Auto Group.
Unless you're willing to spend six figures on your new car, the closest you'll get to Italian performance in this country is right here. It's the all-new 2012 Fiat 500 Abarth. Sure, it's built in Mexico and sold through Chrysler, but the new 500 emigrated from Italy, where its European heritage is storied and proud. And no matter how you pronounce it, Abarth models represent the performance pinnacle of Fiat cars. For the first time, this turbocharged hooligan has made its way stateside. Like your old college drinking buddy, the Abarth is ugly, loud, and a whole lot of fun. My initial Fiat 500 test drive last year left me completely unimpressed, but there exists a chasm between that lackluster car and the Abarth. While the regular 500 can barely get out of its own way, the Abarth is a machine on a mission. Its 1.4-liter engine is turbo-boosted and features Fiat's innovative multi-air intake system to produce the liveliest 160 horsepower and 170 pound-feet of torque you'll find. Surprisingly gutsy and linear in its output, this motor is pound per pound one of the best performers on the market. The clutch pedal and shifter make tapping that goodness an absolute joy, with easy yet precise engagements that preserve your attention for the road ahead. Tipping the scales at 2,500 pounds, acceleration is brisk, but the Abarth's numbers won't wow you. It's that feeling of speed that will win you over. Disabling traction control allows the front wheels to find their own grip on the way to a 0 to 60 time of under 7 seconds. These upsized, sticky 17-inch Pirelli P0 Neros are a $1,000 option. Torque steer is almost completely mitigated and most of the time isn't present at all, but on occasion, if you hit it just right, it does crescendo, directing the Abarth to pull from side to side in a low-frequency manner. And as for the sound, wow, this car is loud in a way that is completely distinctive. The deep blatting wail spits and cracks, announcing your arrival well in advance. It may be cool from a bystander's perspective, but not so much from inside the car, where the drone takes its toll on your sanity before too long. In case there was any confusion, the Abarth was not designed to be a highway hero, so take long trips only if you must. The Abarth does make for an excellent, super fun to drive weekend toy. If it's going to be your only car, you'd better be the kind who thrives on sensory overload. Plus, obviously, it's really small, so its usefulness factor, other than putting a smile on your face, is extremely limited. And like a good city car should, gas mileage is rated at 28 city, 34 highway on recommended premium. Now, no matter how many stripes and scorpions you put on a 500, it's not going to change my opinion about this car's homely looks. From head on, I always see a resemblance to the Suzuki Aero SX. But the Abarth is a pugnacious little fighter that transports you to a bygone era of European small car racing. It's a joy to drive while exercising it on country roads and throwing it into turns. It seems like the suspension is in constant motion, bobbing you around. Meanwhile, the steering is quick and full of feedback. As for stopping, the brakes are immediately strong. For $22,000, the Fiat 500 Abarth can be yours at a respectable price. Add in these performance leather seats and a host of other options, and you'll be just north of $26,000, a price that's a little harder to swallow. If you can appreciate its size, rawness, and high fun quotient, the Abarth is the only Fiat worth your money. For Drive Time on Yahoo Autos, I'm Steve Hammis.